Hey, I'm back. It's another Tea with Michaela B. I realized I wear the same clothes like every single day. So I took off my jacket so it looks different. Anywho, I'm going to jump into these questions. These questions go from millennials versus Gen X and slide to the personal side. So I'll jump on those. Any personal questions, y'all feel free to ask. If I don't want to answer, I won't respond. But anywho, so one person asks, who was I cheering for after I was voted off? I was cheering for Hannah. Period. Hannah was the one other person. Mind you, I didn't meet most of the people in the game. I only met millennials plus Sunday and Brett. So, Hannah was the one person that didn't vote me off. Hannah was also one person who just wasn't giving her fair shake. And people were leaving her out of stuff as they left her out of my vote. For good reason, though. But I wanted Hannah to be encouraged, and I wanted her to win. And I actually left her a note at Ponderosa. Had no clue she got all the way to the end, but was glad when I saw it. Yay! Let's see. Was I mad that I got voted off one day before the merge? Not at all. I was mad that I got voted off. I did not care about the merge. I'm telling you, every night when I went to sleep on that hard, dirty, sandy ground, all I thought about was sitting final three for $1 million. Like, that was my vision for myself, period. There were no checkpoints along the way. It was just, wake up, it's not day 39. Wake up, it's not day 39. There were no, it was all or nothing for me. So I was pissed when I got voted off because that meant nothing for me. At that point, my only consolation for myself was, all right, at least I get to go to Australia. It's better than sitting on the jury. I didn't want to sit on the jury. I wanted $1 million. So, was I mad about that part? No, I didn't want to be on the jury. I wanted I wanted $1 million. Let's see. Bryson asks, is work ethic or helpfulness around camp even mentioned? Like, does that even matter anymore? I would say it matters, but it's not something that helps you. It's something that if you don't do it and someone wants to bring it up, it can be that one little straw that breaks the camel's back. If someone doesn't like you, they say, oh, Michaela eats too much food, or oh, Michaela doesn't do anything. So, that's what that is. It's not like the old days where, if you made the shelter, we're grateful. Because clearly there were a lot of people that weren't really helping with the shelter at the beginning, and they got to sleep in it. So it's not, unfortunately. It's a new game. What was my luxury item for millennials versus Gen X? I can actually grab it. My luxury item would have been this dog tag. It just represents a rank that I've hit in the company I work for, and it was a lot of work. This was one of those things where, I thought it would be easier than it was, and in order to achieve that, I had to do more than I thought was necessary, and that was a mindset that I was bringing into Survivor. Do more, do whatever it takes. Don't negotiate with success, and that's why I went hard in every challenge, because that's the only thing I knew how to do. It was all or nothing. Next question. What's the best ways to prepare for Survivor? Well, I didn't make the jury, so ask a winner that question. I'll say what I did was, I'll save that actually. I'll save that for another time. But I'll say in the game, just follow your gut. That's it, because your gut does tell you a lot. The problem is you don't necessarily know what the feeling is if you haven't felt it before. But everybody, like on the pre-jury trip, everybody was talking about this feeling in their gut at tribal council when they got voted off. And it was different than every other tribal council, but you just don't know because that's your first time getting voted off. So when you feel that feeling, it's time to make some moves, and it's never too late. So, let's see, 4:55. Man Dude asks, how would I spend the $1 million? Look, like I said, when I was going into Millennials versus Gen X, you couldn't have told me that I was not about to win $1 million. That is the one reason I was out there. It was not about the experience. I was not out there to have fun. I was out there to come back home with a check. And I already knew exactly what I was going to do with the money. Like, it was that much in my mind. I was so sure I was winning. I had already written it out, planned it out. I wish I had the paper because I figured it out to the T. But basically it looked like this. 100,000 goes to tithes because I'm a tither. 400,000 go to taxes. I live in Texas, so there's no state income tax. Yay. So just got to worry about federal taxes. About 300,000 I would have used over the course of some period of time for investments. I'm really interested in real estate, but I love finding ways for my money to work for me. I don't have debt, so I don't really have to worry about like paying off debt. I've already paid off my student loans. My car only has literally a couple $1,000s, and there's no point in paying that off. You might as well just let it keep building my credit score. But, so $300,000 to like real estate properties, different types of investments. I'm one of those people, I'll lose some money learning how to make money. So that's what I would have done with that. About 100,000 I would have put in savings because my mentor always says, if you don't have $100,000 in the bank, you are fooling yourself. Like, he's like, you need that much money in the bank to feel any type of certainty. And so I'm like, all right, well, that's my next goal. Let me get 100,000 in the bank. And then I would have like about 100,000 for me. I always believe in just paying yourself first. So I said my me money behind, like I put that at the bottom of the list. But anytime you come into some extra, man, you need to always pay you first. We all got bills. We all have expenses. So, if you never do anything for you, it's like, why do you have a life? If all you're going to do is pay for stuff you actually don't like, then what's the point of even being here? Like, enjoy your life. So that $100,000, maybe some people I would have given some away. There are some people that are just in debt that's hard to get out of, like child support. I know I have some friends that are just in child support issues, right? And I've learned more about that as I've gotten older. And it can be hard sometimes once you get behind on something like that. It's hard to get ahead when people are garnishing your wages. You know what I'm saying? And you already barely make enough. So I thought about helping certain people with that. My parents, I wouldn't have given them cash money, but, I would have sat down and talked about their financial situation. And if there were, again, certain debts that were really hampering their ability to work on getting themselves financially free, I possibly would have assisted with that. But really, a big chunk of that 100,000 would have been like a fun for myself and my family or some friends. I like to give people trips. So, that's what I would have did with that. So that was my million. Tithes, taxes, rental property / investments, and a fun. Woo! So that's pretty much it. Thanks for this version of Tea with Michaela B. Your questions are great. Sorry I missed a couple videos, but I'm back now.